first things first. I have to say what's up to my elites, my fellow Soul Reapers, and my nobles. I feel like it's been a long while since I did a video, you know, outside of a request or the real life topics as you've seen in my previous video. But when I woke up, not today, but you know, the other day, you know, I woke up from my nap. I was alarmed by the new Resident Evil 6 trailer. Now, when I watched that trailer, I'm telling you, the hypeness increased. I mean, by now you have had to see the trailer. By now you had to. If not, you need to watch it. Because, number one, I've been a big fan of Resident Evil. Big fan. I own all the real Resident Evils. When I say real Resident Evils, I mean I own 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I even own Code Veronica, yes, but still, I own the straight series. And the minis and the sides was, oh yeah, and of course, Operation Raccoon City. But yeah, the things that was revealed. I mean, number one, first and foremost, the graphics. I can tell the graphics are even better than Part 5, and to me, the graphics on Part 5 are good, very good. Also, we see Sherry, she's aging now. Wesker's son, and you know what? There was a guy in forums who was swearing up and down that was Wesker's son, and people thought he was crazy. Now I bet he's laughing like, yeah, I told you so. Wesker's son. I know that's Ada Wong. You know, the one who dives out the window and threw that grenade full of needles that took out Chris's platoon. But the things that threw me off, of course, how I'm not Ashley, Sherry, she's the agent, of course. They're faking deaths on there. Wesker's son, and of course Leon and Chris had a little scuffle, put the guns on each other. Leon's like, no, we need her. She's a witness. Chris like, witness? Like, she started all this. I don't like, what the hell? But I think Leon has a soft spot for Ada. I swear. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But the things that were shown throughout that trailer goes to show how much time and effort Capcom has been putting into that title. They may have been, you know, excuse me for my French, there will be some curse words in this video, so if you're offended by cussing or if you're watching it around minors, I advise you to watch one of my other videos and put in some headphones. But they were bullshitting around with the Marvel vs. Capcom 3s. To me, they bullshit around with the Street Fighter vs. Tekken. Why? Because that whole DLC character thing, you've heard about it, you've read about it, and the fact that we know they're going to come out with another one. Don't say they are not, because we know. 2 Devil May Cries, 2 Marvel vs. Capcom 3s, what, 4 Street Fighter 4s, 26 Monster Hunter 3s. You know? They do it with the Gundam Extreme Versus series. I mean, the Versus series in the Gundam. I mean, they do it. I hate to say it, but they even do it with Gundam. You know, this is nothing new. Oh, 2 Lost Planets. Yeah. Yeah, do your research. 2 Lost Planet 1s. Yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah, and Resident Evil Gold. 2 Resident Evil 5s. You know? Anyway. While they were bullshitting around with them other titles, you can tell where they were really putting their time and effort into. I remember a long time ago they said Resident Evil 6 is going to be coming out sooner than we think. That was the little rumor message that they always had. I remember someone took a picture. It was like a secret snapshot picture. Looked like it was on a projector. It's like they sneak and took it. Of course, it got spread all across the internet. It got taken down. And then Capcom kind of disappointed people. Well, I'm not going to say kind of. They did disappoint people when they announced, yes, next Resident Evil will be Operation Raccoon City. Number one, they're thinking back to Raccoon City. Anytime Raccoon City is involved, that means it's a prequel. I mean, and a lot of times, prequels are not wanted. Depending on but I'm going to get to that. also. But depending on the title and depending on how far we've gotten into the series, prequels are accepted by me. You know, I'll be cool with it depending on what it is. And it depends how big the universe is. Anyway, people like, man, then they figure out it wasn't even developed by Capcom. They like, what, slant 6 games. Then when they played, of course, a lot of people didn't like it, yada yada. But I think this was something Capcom was just giving Resident Evil fans. You know, they just dangling to it like, here, take this while you wait for the main course meal. Take this appetizer, and we're gonna give you the main course. Now, I'm telling you right now, I own Operation Raccoon City. Hell, you all know I did the unboxing. That trailer just shitted on everything on Operation Raccoon City. It really did. I mean, you know what? Do me a favor. I haven't said this in a while. If you feel Resident Evil 6 is going to steamroll over Raccoon City, Operation Raccoon City, click the thumbs up. If you feel that trailer looks sweeter than anything you've ever seen on Operation Raccoon City, click the thumbs up button. And, you know, I'm keeping it real. I enjoyed that Operation Raccoon City. I'm going to do my best to play, play the hell out of it before Part 6 comes out. Because I'm telling you, I mean, I'm not going to get rid of it, but when Part 6 comes out, like Operation Raccoon City, like, oh, that one. You know, I'm just keep it, you know. But this is the thing. With everything that was shown, it asked more, it answered some questions, but it raised more. You know, like the C virus. Like C virus? People still want to know, is it going to be pick your own team? When I say team, it's obvious. You have Wesker's son and Sherry. Chris and his lieutenant or support. I think his name is Beard or Bear, whatever his name is. He looked pretty sweet though. Them two. So you got Wesker's son and Sherry. Chris and his lieutenant. Then you got Leon and that other lady, forget her name. So I don't know if it's gonna, start out with Chris, and then the story is gonna go to Leon, and then it's gonna go to Wesker's son, then it's gonna go back. I don't know, but it seems like with all of them having partners, it might have that Resident Evil 5 feel. I don't know. There's a lot more questions on what about the weapon upgrading systems. Is the inventory layout still going to be like Part 5? Is Mercenaries going to come back? Well, what about Jill? There are a lot of questions, but so far it's looking promising. It really is. That game looks fucking flawless. The graphic, just when the trailer starts and Leon gets up, the graphics on Part 5 was good, but to see the extra amount of detail, that's what I love. Ever since they came out with Part 4 on up, ever since they revamped it, they said, fuck CGI. The graphics are so good, or the graphics are good. We use in-game cutscenes. Because CGI, there's more time and money, data, all that. They like, fuck all that. Now, with this Resident Evil 6, I already know for a fact there will be a collector's edition in the US. Yes, there is like an ultimate expensive edition in Japan, $1,300. From what I read, $1,300 to them, that's 100,000 yen. It comes with, from what I understand, I think a steel case, if not a steel case, a copy of the game, 4 exclusive cell phone covers. I don't know if it has the different characters, Chris, Leon, the Wesker's son, and Ada, I don't know. And it comes with actual, real life, wearable Leon's jacket. Because Leon, he be famous for them jackets. Even the one in Part 4 was sweet, this one is sweet. But yeah, but is it a guarantee? Will it fit any and everybody? I don't know how that works. But that's Japan. One has yet to be announced over here in America. When I say one has yet to be announced, not that $1,300 edition, they know good and damn well that they wouldn't sell one. Well, if they would sell one, they wouldn't sell many. Because damn that, this is, man, ain't nobody, I don't know nobody that's rich. This is still America with a fucked up economy. So, nonetheless, when they get a collector's edition, I will buy it. You will see the unboxing. I know it'll be a midnight release. I'm going to get it, if I don't have to work. So, yeah, that's how that goes. Oh, and they did announce that it's not going to be on the Wii U, so they say. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. 2 Resident Evil 4s. So they might come out with a Resident Evil 6 Wii U version. Oh, that should have pissed me off. Because I'm going to be real. I'm going to really really keep real, if they announced that as a launch title for Wii U, that'd be even better. Because that'd go alongside my Assassin's Creed 3 and my Alien Colonial Marines. But yeah, that Resident Evil 6 must get so many new things. Love the trailer. Now, Lost Planet 3. I don't know a lot of I do not know a lot of Lost Planet fans, but it's like it came. One thing I've noticed is that it states that it is developed by Spark Unlimited. Spark Unlimited, they did things like the Box and that other title, Liberty something. I forget the name of. But first-person shooters mainly. So I'm thinking to myself, are they switching it up? Is this Lost Planet going to be a first-person shooter? You know, I've seen the trailer. The Lost Planet 3 trailer is out there. It does look good, of course. One thing I read about it, it is a prequel. And at this point, Nevik are not the main villains. You know, 1 and 2, they were the main villains. And you take the role of Jim. Jim, you know, he works for Nevik, but as the game progresses, he discovers the dark secrets behind Nevik. And I guess it's going to lead up to how Nevik became corrupted or evil or whatever. But one thing I do like about it, I can tell by the screenshots, the end-game screenshots, that it is an upgraded, and these graphics are way better than 1 and 2. The lighting and environments are very, very good. I like the fact they said it's more open world, more sandboxes. You can take on side quests, talk and help out NPCs. I do like the idea of that. Also, they say you collect weapons and items and attach them and upgrade your forget the name of those mechs. I'll just call them the mechs, because since this is a prequel, you won't be able to, you know, you won't be able. Oh yeah, bipedal mechs. You know, since this is a prequel, you won't be able to get like the traditional military style mechs. So they had, because you know the ones in part 3 now, they're like mining, you know, like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like I said, it's not a lot of people that's in a Lost Planet that I know, but as long as I like it, that's all that matters. Oh well, no offense, but it wasn't all that bad to me. I just felt they really should have went more in depth with it. But I do like 1 and 2. I still own 1 and 2. I like the story, the environments, everything about it. I was shocked. I'm like, okay, Lost Planet 3, Resident Evil 6, they both looking good, both looking promising. They're continuing on. I'm like, all right. And the only reason I could tolerate this being the sequel, I prefer it to be, you know, ahead of the story, because I'm like, damn, what happened to Wayne? I mean, like, damn, the main character on part 1, I think his name was Wayne, but, you know, but with this going back, like I said, with Lost Planet, with only being 2 Lost Planets, I guess they really felt like, you know what, there is so much more within this story that can be talked about, you know. So it's like, let's take it back just one time. I think this is going to be the only prequel in the Lost Planet series. I hope so, and then it'll go on from there. Okay, now that I know it'll be a collector's edition of that. Oh, I know it is. Think it's not, it will be. Watch. For all the ones who think I Lost Planet, I bet money, and it will be. And I will do the unboxing. Hope you watch it. Also, this game caught my eye, and this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. It's titled Killer is Dead, and I really do hope this comes to America, man. But I doubt it, because it's published by Kadokawa Games and developed by Grasshopper. Yes, Grasshopper. Of course, the action adventure will be released in 2013. It gives a brief summary about it. It said, here are some new screenshots and magazine interview snapshots with Kadokawa Games and developer of the games Killer is Dead. The protagonist is a main-time executioner who takes out S-level criminals around the world and will have a No More Hero style sword combat. Now, it says the keywords of the game are Moon and Earth. The opponents are associated with the Moon. I guess like a hidden message or an acronym. Now I will say this, the screenshots I see, I'm liking it. You know, I see Matrix style Agent Smith kind of guys. I see the main character, I'm guessing he has a sword. They show a sword, he has on the glasses. Looking cool, looking pretty sweet. They show the office. actual office of a workplace. But this one kind of throws me off. There's a big screenshot. It's a concept art. It's lightning. It's raining, dark sky, lightning, rain. They show a giant man. Yes, a giant man. You know, has a structure in his hand. Looks like he's about to crash down on the building. I know that sounds crazy. Then the other picture they show. Oh yes, it looks like the feudal Japan, the Edo period, and you know the Edo area, and he's running through the water. You see the cherry blossoms falling. You see the Japanese style structures, full moon, and he's running, you know, with it like this with the sword. And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, far from being correct, but I'm thinking to myself, okay, you're a modern time executioner, and who takes out S-level criminals around the world. Now, time executioner, I don't know if that has anything to do with time warping, going back in time. I don't know. But if it is, if time warping and shifting is in this game, you know, messing with different parts of time in the past can affect the future. It can do anything. So this giant guy, maybe something or somebody did something where he got like that messed up time, but you have to go around the world in different time periods, taking out these criminals. If that's the case, that's gonna sound, you know, that's cool to me. But I like the style of it. I mean, like I said, so the you know the futuristic style, modern look of it. So the office and everything, the man with the sword. They showed other guys around him. It's my style. If it doesn't sound hyper interesting, just look it up. Killer is Dead. That's what it's called. But yeah, man, that's looking at this. I'm going to wrap it up. This is what I'm talking about. How this is what keeps me into what I enjoy, my games. I mean, when people talk shit about games saying they're boring or stupid or kiddie, I mean, and then when you see magnificent shit like that Resident Evil 6 trailer, these are if you're a real gamer or if you're a real Resident Evil fan, these are somewhat memorable, almost iconic characters. I mean, Chris and Leon finally meeting. This ain't finally meeting face to face from what I understand. If not, this is their first time meeting. It's the first time we are seeing them meet because they know of each other. I mean, they emailed each other, all that stuff. But I mean, look, you got Leon, Chris, Sherry, oh god, Ada, all that. Now, when Wesker has a son, there's just more extra stuff in that trailer. Like, I watched the rewind trailer of that, and the things that are getting pointed out just add to more and more questions. But I cannot wait for that. I will have the unboxing. I would do an unboxing of that. But that was just my little discussion and thoughts on it. Yeah, so this is the Elite Ace. I'm signing out. Thank you all for watching this. Click the thumbs up if you feel that trailer alone just steamroll or anything you've ever seen, played, or experienced with Operation Raccoon City. Alright, I'm signing out.